Hello everyone. So, as you can guess, I'm starting this out with my voice is pitched up a little, just so it's less nerve-wracking for me. Because, yeah. It kinda gets a bit nerve-wracking when it's there's this big thing and people are expecting a lot and, all that jazz. So yeah. Hello everyone. Okay. Hello Renzi. How's it going? I am just about to do the thing. And then I will chat. Chat about regular stuff that has been going on with my life and stuff, Sorry, bit awkward here, but you know how it is. You always get awkward sometimes. So, let's say I am going to do the proper thing in about a minute from not from right now. Sorry, I'll put a proper thing on it since I really just want to do it properly. I want to be prepared. So I'll do it from a minute from exactly now. Okay, so let's talk about some stuff. So today my day has been so far literally me anxious about just, the voice thing. And it's sorry. You can probably hear me being anxious. It's very easy to get the thing in my voice and just clearly understand it. Breathe. Okay, I'll breathe, so let's go. From now 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so hello everyone, sorry for being so nervous about this, but you see, this is my real voice. Yeah, just vibe. Indeed, just vibing is the correct option. It is a very correct option. Also, hello everyone. Hi. Feel a bit guilty, but it's certainly also a bit weird and stuff. Just coming along with this voice and speaking like this. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Just feel weird like that. Just... I don't know. You sound great. Thank you. That's super kind of you. Very, very kind of you. I am very embarrassed though. Sincerely very embarrassed. Just, eh. Okay, so, yeah. I feel really guilty, and I'm dumb. Oh my. I feel very stupid. I sound normal? What do you mean by that? In particular, I mean it's a voice. It's my voice. Just my regular voice. That's it, basically. Yeah. Please don't be embarrassed. Oh, you're being so sweet, but like, I am literally just blushing right now. But you know, it's very weird. It feels very weird, you know. It's not that much different. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good to hear, I suppose. Like, oh wow, it's really very... Thank you, just thank you. I am now blushing, like very hard. Very, very hard. You see no difference? Oh yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. I mean like, it's more comfortable for me, but you know, thank you. Thank you for saying that. That is actually very kind of you. Oh my goodness, but I am actually just blushing right now. Oh my. So yeah, that's it. Really? It's really just it. Yeah. I hope it sounds decent at least, but like, you know, not being that much different is a bit of a surprise, but you know, I am happy to hear that it's got such a warm reception. Also, yeah, taking a sip right now. Taking a quick sip of water. Yeah. You're gonna head out now, but yeah, my voice is nice. Oh, thank you, like seriously. Thank you. Oh no. This is just very... Oh, wow. Just wow. I don't even know how exactly to put it best, but it's just like... It's just genuinely making me kind of happy that people are just like my voice. It's weird. I never really liked my own voice for a while, you know, just like kind of part of the reason why I like pitching it up a little, or like not even really a little, but just like you know. Have I considered voice acting? Yes, actually, I have considered voice acting. You definitely hear a difference, but you can also hear a linking thread, but I do have more... You think everyone does not? I do have more skills over the vocal cords than you do. I mean, yeah, I have quite a bit of skill over my vocal cords for some reason. I'm just like, kind of really nervous. Because I thought that people would be like, wow, this voice is suddenly a lot different and very annoying. And, you know, it's just really, really good. And, wow. But, like, you know. I just like it. I mean, like, this voice, I've heard some people compare it to, like, a mature voice, but I don't really see how it's that mature. Also, I don't know if... I mean, like, I have heard some people talk about, like, it being kind of like other voices, but, you know. Hey, what happened to me singing? Oh, I was planning on doing some more singing in the future, but, like, you know, just, it's very weird. And I don't have a lot of time and I felt kind of embarrassed doing it. I'm probably going to post some more singing videos in the future, though. They were a lot of fun when I did post them. But yeah. I am very happy that it's got such a nice reception. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. I also kind of worried that people would compare me to Callie for some reason, though. that seems like it's a, you know, not really a worry that I should have. Because, like, nobody has been saying that at all. Which is a surprise for me, actually, but it's a welcome one, to be sure of that. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. But I do still have the same laugh. Somehow. It's very dissonant from my voice, my laugh. I have no idea how I got a laugh like that with a voice like this, but it's interesting. And here you are thinking it would sound like Bruce Wayne? I mean, Bruce Wayne is... I can do a fine Bruce Wayne. But, you know, I don't really wanna... Prequel meme? Yes, indeed. I do like the prequel memes. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. Hello there, General Kenobi, and all the other ones. My favorite memes, actually. Well, prequel memes aren't my favorite memes. My favorite meme actually would probably be if someone made a meme where the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing was mashed up with the Shrek thing. I've already seen one of those, but like at the same time, you know, the Shrek, hello there, or whatever it's pronounced like. Oh, hello there. Oh my god, that is a horrible accent. Sorry about that. But yeah, that meme and the other meme. I also like the Darth Plagueis the Wise meme. Have you ever heard the tale of Darth Plagueis the Wise? It's not a story the Jedi would teach you. Oh, it's tragedy, not tale. Okay, let's say it out loud fully. Because I don't remember it, I am looking it up on the internet right now. Okay, so yeah. Hello, am I am doing pretty good, Devoid. How are you doing? I am also just like, yeah. Voice. This voice, me voice, real voice. Yeah. Or something. Oh yes, Spaceballs. That is certainly an interesting movie. I liked that Spaceballs movie. It was fun. But yeah, it was real funny too. Pizza the Hut. Hello, Hot Fairview. How is it going today? Yeah, in case you wanna... The voice thing, yeah. That is a thing. That is... my voice. Yes. I am feeling kind of embarrassed again, so I am going to start reading the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise now, so that I don't feel as embarrassed. But, you know, it's fine. So, did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise. He could use the Force to influence the midichlorians to create life. He had such a knowledge of the dark side that he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying. The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. He became so powerful, the only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew, then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. Ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself. Anyways, why did I change my... voice because I felt a little like it was a bit too masculine for some reason. Oh, thank you for the hug though. But yeah. And no, this is not a one-time thing. I will be using this voice from now on because it has actually genuinely been hurting my throat to actually, you know, use that pitched up voice. It's a lot easier to speak normally than it is to speak with a pitched up voice for some reason, but, you know, it is totally reasonable. You love this? Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. I'm happy that it's good. Well, yeah, like, it really kind of low-key feels like everyone thinks it's a good voice, which feels very weird to me, but you know. Oh, sorry. You don't see how this comes off as masculine? Deeper, but only really if you squint. I suppose that makes sense. I mean, like, yeah. It feels weird to me, though. You know? But yeah, that's nice to hear, actually. You like this voice? And having it be a comfortable thing for me is the absolute best. Oh, thank you. You like the idea of being more comfortable? Otherwise, you have no horse in this race. Both voices are calming. That makes a lot of sense, I suppose. Yeah. I guess I should just use this voice from now on. Yeah. And not be actually worried about it being masculine, because apparently it is very much not. Or something along those lines. It feels weird here too, but you love this? You'd like to get used to it? Oh, thank you, Renzi. That's super kind of you to say. I appreciate stuff like that. Back when I used to be pink-haired, did I pitch up too? Yes, absolutely. I 100% pitched up all the time. It was kind of ridiculous. Although, not sure if my avatar totally fits the voice, but I think it fits totally fine, maybe? I don't know. It's a bit weird. Feels weird to me. Yeah. Indeed, I was pitched up. It was a thing that happened to me. You know? Low-key, it's just like... it felt really uncomfortable doing it all the time. But at the same time, I am happy that people seem to like it for some reason now. Like this voice, rather than... like, you know, the other voice? Yeah. So, yeah. Let's think about some stuff to talk about, because there are definitely some things to talk about that I want to talk about. So, first off, I kind of want to talk about, like, a... Let's think about this. Ah yes, let's talk about a little adventure I had a few weeks back. This voice seems to fit my avatar more, in your opinion? Oh, thank you. That's incredibly kind of you to say. I had no real idea that it would fit it better, but actually, hearing that just makes me happier to do this. But yeah. Yeah, I actually felt kind of guilty for the lying thing. So, like, I did feel like I was lying, but, you know, now I feel just, like, comfortable and all that. It's refreshing, you know? It's just really refreshing. Anyway, as I was saying, let's talk about the adventure that was a few weeks back. So, a few weeks back, me and a few of my family members went out on a ocean boat. It was not very far into the ocean, it was a rental boat thingy. But well, you see, so as a lightning spirit, I prefer to keep company with... I prefer not to talk with, like, real humans much. Like, I'm not a full lightning spirit, I'm technically a half lightning spirit. But basically, I don't like to talk with, like, three-dimensional human beings often. So, on this boat where my family was, there was one of my parents who is a lightning spirit did come along, but, you know, I basically just, like, paid attention to my phone more than anything else, because that's what I often do in family things. But on there, we had, like, pancakes, and they were cooking pancakes, and eventually, though, it got really annoying. Just like, it was like a tiny boat. Imagine the size of, like, say, let's say a particularly big four-wheel drive. That's the size of the boat that it was. So I take my phone onto there, I'm using it, and then my headphones, which are, by the way, a Bluetooth variant of headphones, suddenly start to run out of power. So I take them off. Well, actually, I don't remember if I actually took my headphones, but my phone starts to run out of power. So I'm like, oh no, that's really not good. So coincidentally, we did also need to go back to specifically get a few things to eat, like bacon and pancakes. So with the bacon and so when we got back to the shore to get them, I decided to go with my parent, and we walked over to a store. There was a store nearby which had and sold pancakes. Well, walked is like an exaggeration. We did actually drive, but, you know, I charged my... But specifically, the reason I want to come is because I want to charge my phone on the way there. But earlier I had kind of been a little rude to that parent, so, you know, I felt kind of guilty and I was all apologizing. But eventually we just got back and ate stuff. And then ate some more food. And then I looked at my phone some more and ate food. But my phone still was going low charge. So I had to eventually look out into the ocean, which was not very fun because my hair got in my face. Let me tell you, hair getting in your face is very much not a fun time. If you have long hair, make sure to take care of it, or like tie it up when you're going out into a very windy place. like on a boat, in a windy place in the summer or winter, regardless of what, you know, time it is. You just definitely want to tie it up. And then, because it kept getting in my face, I wanted to actually put down the thing, but people were like, no, do not put down the thingy. You should instead put the other thing down. You can't really relate. My texture it's different. I suppose that's fair. You have recently learned how to harness the great power that is hairbands. Ooh, that's good. Hairbands are very important to keep your hair up. I don't really use them that often, but I like them because they at least keep stuff out of my face. But they are annoying to put on and take off. Kinda hurts. But, I mean, like, the annoyance is basically required. Well, not required, but it's a small price to pay for not getting your hair in your face. So yeah, basically put your hair up so you don't get your hair in your face. That's the moral of the story. And yeah, not really much else to talk about, you know? It's certainly something. But yeah, that was also the time yeah, so your hair doesn't become food ingredient, that too. But also, let's talk about the time in which I got sunburnt, which was also that day. So, half the time I wanted to sit with myself under the, you know, the roof, so the shadows would hide my arm and stuff. Unfortunately, like, there was a point in time where I was forced to sit at a place that was, like, not very good. I just sat there and I got sunburnt. And let me tell you, being sunburnt is not very good. It's very, very annoying. Sounds like a very eventful day. Yes, it was, actually. Although, after that, I basically just went home and relaxed for the entire day, so yeah. It's pretty much fine. Although, the day beforehand, I had some very fun times playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. That is specifically. But anyways, regardless, let's move on to a quick little different topic. So, consoles. Let's talk about console games. Okay, so console games. So, my first console was actually the PlayStation 1. I liked the PlayStation 1 because it was very fun. I had a few games on it. It wasn't like that important, but it was definitely a part of my child life. It also included some, you know, what's it called? Very interesting games with it. Oh my god, now I'm remembering something very silly. But, well, one of these games in particular was a Toy Story racer game. It's called Toy Story Racer. legitimately like just Toy Story Racer. It was like Mario Kart, but instead of Mario characters, you'd have Toy Story characters. Have I ever played Persona? Yes, I have. I played Persona 4 for a little bit, but I didn't really get very far into the game. I am planning on playing it again in the future though, potentially. Although that'd be a hefty time investment, so I'd certainly have to, like, pay a lot of attention to the game. It's just very, it's a very heavy game, and it's also very Japanese from what I remember, like most of them. But anyway, back to Toy Story Racer. So there's this Toy Story Racer game, which was a PlayStation 1 game. So let me describe it to you. Basically, Toy Story 1 is like Toy Story Racer. You could play as any of the Toy Story characters, and there were a bunch of power-ups. I remember one of the specific power-ups actually summoned a sheep, which was basically a blue shell, but also not really a blue shell because it was not the same as a blue shell. There was like, actually, let's look at the items. There was a spinning top, there was a rocket, an electroshock, and a speed booster. But I do remember specifically there was some sort of sheep. Delay on your end, don't mind you. That's understandable. The Persona games are very Japanese though. Like, very Japanese, if you know what I mean. But yeah, Toy Story Racer was very fun. I also had the PlayStation version of the dinosaur game, Disney's Dinosaurs. Was it Disney's? I forget if it was Disney's or like Pixar's. Pixar's Dinosaurs? I think it was Pixar's Dinosaurs. It was Disney's Dinosaurs. Disney's Dinosaur, I think. Yeah. It was a video game of this animated movie where you could play as these 3 characters. Oh, now I am getting a ton of nostalgia over, you know, The Land Before Time. That's the game. The movie, not the game, the movie franchise. The Land Before Time, I remember that a bunch. Land Before Time was just like, that was a really fun movie series to watch. I liked all of the episodes that I could watch. Although, the one that was my favorite was kind of a weird one, if you kind of understand what I'm saying. But basically, Land Before Time, if you haven't heard of it, chances are, if you're in here, you've probably heard of The Land Before Time. Basically, The Land Before Time is about Littlefoot, a very young... I don't recall if he's a brachiosaur or if he's a... I know he's a sauropod. Littlefoot, Land Before Time. Okay, so Littlefoot from The Land Before Time is... Oh yeah, he was an Apatosaurus, that's right. He was an Apatosaurus who was like, oh my god, that looks really bad. That looks a lot worse than I remember his character looking. Did the wiki specifically choose really bad pictures of Littlefoot? But yeah, Land Before Time was very good. I liked it. I liked the series. The favorite movie of mine, though, was a very specific movie that was like... I'm pretty sure it had like someone say, "Haha, I am the..." Well, it didn't have anyone say, "Haha, I am the person," but there was someone who said that, like, let's just say, yeah. There were these two dinosaurs that were flying reptiles, but not actually dinosaurs, you know. Pterodactyls and stuff are not actually dinosaurs, they're flying reptiles. Did you know that, by the way? Yeah. There is, like, a certain particular dinosaur thingy which has, you know, there was a certain type of flying reptile, that is to say, which had a very specific thing that it was actually an alien. Well, actually, there were two of them, and there were two aliens. And they were living in a volcano for some reason, which was just kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. Like, if you're an alien, why would you live in a volcano? Why not just live in a thing in the stars? Oh, now I am remembering this other series. But anyway, yeah, speaking of, like, Land Before Time, yeah. Oh, that's more like it. Land Before Time. There was also this one where there was, like, this huge ice age thing. The aesthetic of the volcano? I suppose a volcano has a pretty decent aesthetic. So, like, look at this volcano. A boom! Boom! Bow! Pow! It explodes a lot. But, like, yeah. Actually, things were very weird in the, like, living things in the Land Before Time series. Some dinosaurs... I'm pretty sure the Land Before Time was actually, like, ripping off of The Lion King a little. Not totally, but, like, just a little. The original movie came out in 1988. The Lion King came out in 1994. Oh, so the Lion King would have actually ripped off The Land Before Time. That's a little silly of me. Yeah, there was... I'm now remembering all this stuff about The Land Before Time. There was, like, all these hatching stuff. There was very silly stuff. There was a T-Rex, yeah. A very big T-Rex. Oh, I'm just looking at some pictures of The Land Before Time. Let me just bring up this and I shall super quickly add a window capture. Actually, nah. It's fine without. Oh, whoopsie daisy, that was an accident. But yeah. Basically, Land Before Time has a lot of cool moments. Like, cool stuff. Dinosaurs are cool. Well, as a kid, I thought dinosaurs were cool. They're still pretty cool, but they're not as cool as they used to be. Which brings me to another thing that I want to talk about. Books. There were a lot of books which I liked when I was a kid that were, well, let's just say they were very silly. For instance, there was a book series in which dinosaurs, instead of getting killed by the asteroids, were, you know, less cool. Books are... Alright, but yeah, dinosaurs, instead of getting killed by the asteroids, were yeah, they were actually able to create spaceships and go into outer space. Which, as a result, ended up in dinosaurs are always cool. Indeed, dinosaurs are always cool, but like I was saying, dinosaurs managed to create spaceships and actually go out into outer space, as well as somehow mammoths in the same period of time before they became extinct. So it was a very weird, very weird book series. I think it was called Dinonauts. Yeah, I think it was actually called Dinonauts, yeah. No, not Dinonauts. Actually, maybe it was Dinonauts. Let me just check images. I did mean to search for Dinonauts. No, that doesn't quite look like what I was looking for. It doesn't matter anyway. It was a very interesting, it was a very interesting book series. I liked it a bunch because it was kind of like, suddenly out of nowhere these dinosaurs appear, and it turns out dinosaurs always survived. Actually, let me just Google it. What was the book where dinosaurs made spaceships? Oh yeah, that's it. It's Astrosaurs, not Dinonauts. I had it the absolutely opposite way around. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. But yeah, Astrosaurs was very weird. They had discovered space travel in the Triassic period, yeah. And there's actually a space quadrant which was between the carnivores and herbivores, and they tried to stay at peace, not space or peace. But yeah. There were a bunch of pretty cool dinosaur characters, but it was very interesting. It's like a lot more interesting than it wasn't. It had some very silly plot ideas. I think some of them were based off of aliens and stuff like that. I liked them as a kid though. They were really fun to read. Although, it might be a little silly of me to say that. As for some other books, one of my favorite books in, book series in my history was actually probably let's think for a little. I know the books, it was the Chronicles of Narnia, yeah, that was it. I read all the Chronicles of Narnia books when I was a little kid. They were absolutely brilliant. I loved them. There's obviously the connections in certain ways, but personally for me, that didn't really matter. What mattered was the cool stuff. The fighting dragons and the, talking animals. And suddenly, all of a sudden, boom! There are all these witch queen, person who had the ability to freeze stuff. And stuff like that. It was wonderful. I like the later series books better though. Although, it's not really much of a difference in my opinion to the earlier series books, but I just like them a lot better. yeah, they were very, 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 very fun for me to read. Speaking of which, The Hobbit was also a very fun book to read. I'm now remembering all sorts of different books that I liked to read when I was a kid. But unfortunately, a lot of them I do not remember the titles for, except for one of them. Well, maybe two. I liked Animorphs, and I really liked... Well, actually, I just kind of like Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Those two books were really good. And also, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief has lightning in it, which is very nice. Because as you know, I am a lightning spirit, and I like lightning. As a lightning spirit who likes lightning, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief is a very interesting book, as well as the other Percy Jackson books. You listen to The Hobbit on audiobook? Oh, interesting. It's a very good audiobook. Well, not a very good audiobook in particular. It probably is a very good audiobook, but it is a very good book in my opinion. I like it a lot. As for Animorphs, yeah, I really like that series. You know, it was a little violent for a kid's series. Just a little violent. It's kind of like one of those... I feel like Animorphs to me was like one of those book series that was like, oh, we want to create this character that is like, we want to create an anime series or animation series, but we don't actually have the budget for that. It feels a lot like stuff like Sailor Moon, like with Monster of the Week stuff, and all the, like, transformations and stuff like that, which is a good thing, by the way. Sailor Moon is really good. I like the TV show a lot better though than the actual manga. The TV show is just like, in my opinion, the superior version. Not Crystal, the original 90s anime of Sailor Moon. Crystal's fine, but like, it's just fine. It's not really anything that good. The original Sailor Moon was just a lot more. It had a lot more stuff, you know? It was Sailor Moon and the Sailor Moon stuff. It was fun. Like, there was actually a bunch of Sailor Moon stuff. Damn, my voice is super cute. Oh, thank you. Bye. Also, hello there. It's been a while. It's nice to see you. Yay. I am happy to see you. And yes, this is my natural voice. Thank you, though. That is very appreciated. I sound better than I did with the changer. I didn't actually use a voice changer. Actually, I legitimately just pitched my voice up a little with my own vocal cords. Like, I'll do it right now. See? Like this. But anyway, doesn't matter. You've been busy? I don't mind. I'm just happy to see you. And just like happy to see everyone here, basically. It's been a lot of fun recently. I have also been very busy recently, so like in the past 5 months or so. So, you know. It's just, you know, very difficult, you know? It's at least good though. I'm happy that everyone appreciates it. Good thing this is more comfortable? Indeed, indeed. It's definitely a lot more comfortable for me. Da 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 da. here we go, here we go, here we just go. I am feeling very nervous right now, but I am also pretty happy that I am feeling that people say, yeah. You think you mentioned it sounded whispery like a few months ago? It sounds much more full now? Well, that's good to hear, actually. Although I am surprised that more people haven't compared it to Calliope. Like, and it's not that close, I suppose. It's reasonable, but not that close. I am just very thankful. Anyway, quick sip of water for the road. So yeah, that's my voice. It's very fun and I like it. Da 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 da. I like having this voice. It's a very nice. I like that people have said it's a very nice voice, though. Makes me just like genuinely happy to have it. And happy that people have not been going like, haha, you have a voice that sounds like a X. With X being like a really rude thing to say, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't have been surprised if some people had said it, but I'm happy no one has actually said something that's horrible or stupid or mean. So yeah, that's basically it. Why would she? I mean, that's true. That's just definitely major true vibes. Anyway. I am actually feeling kind of exhausted because of all the nervousness that I had coming into this. I have no idea why I had to make this such a big deal, but apparently people just like it anyway. That's good. That's really good to hear. Just thank you, everyone. It's very nice. Just feels very nice in general. I'm sorry for being so like, what's the word? Oh, the word is awkward, yeah. I'm sorry for being so awkward today. I am very dumb. I thought things would be a lot worse than they actually ended up being. And because of that, I ended up being very, very stressed when I really shouldn't have been. So yeah, that was a lot. A lot to get through. Geese, you think you're gonna get that Muse Dash game I've been enjoying? That sounds nice. I hope you have a lot of fun with that game. It is a very, very fun game, to be clear with you. you're really happy I'm more comfortable and everything, that I wasn't awkward and my feelings are valid. Oh, thank you. Anxiety is a really common emotion. That's true. That's very true. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, like, you know, be very happy, but also log off very soon. Because I am, yeah, exhausting. You know, that was a lot to get through. Yeah. But anyways, thank you everyone. That's a huge relief. It's a huge relief that, like, this went so well. And I'm very happy. You look forward to seeing more of my content? Thank you. That's really kind of you. Anyways, with that said, I shall be signing off. Your Stormies. And I'll see you Stormies in the next one. Stream. Which I have not actually, like, scheduled yet. But I really should schedule very soon. Because that's very important. Getting streams done, right? Right, yeah. Now, let's finish that up with a quick little song. Not from me, but from the, you know, just a background music song. And 3, 2, 1. The Stormies.